Today I'm going to take you through a full review of the 2025 Porsche Panamera, what makes it tick, what stands out, and whether it lives up to the hype. Whether you're a car enthusiast or someone just curious about luxury sedans, I'll break it down in straightforward language that hits both the technical side and what it feels like behind the wheel. The 2025 Panamera arrives with a refreshed design that leans more athletic and modern than ever. The front end is sharper, the bumper is redesigned, featuring larger air intakes which give it a more aggressive, purposeful look. At the rear you get a sleek hatchback-style profile with a sloping roofline, a continuous LED light strip across the width, and a retractable spoiler to aid aerodynamics when needed. The side profile and body lines balance the sporty silhouette with the sophistication of a luxury sedan. The overall exterior presence gives you a sense of power and class, not subtle, but tasteful. Inside, the cabin reflects a big step forward in refinement and technology. The cockpit layout has been reworked so controls essential to driving are concentrated around the steering wheel, making everything feel intuitive and driver-centric. The instrument cluster is a freestanding curved 12.6-inch display, offering multiple customizable views of driving data. You also get a central 12.3-inch touchscreen for infotainment, and there's an optional 10.9-inch screen for the front passenger, a nice touch if you want your co-pilot to fiddle with navigation or media. The infotainment system supports modern features like smartphone integration, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto online navigation, streaming, voice control, so tech-wise it feels up to date. Seats, especially if you go for adaptive sport seats, are comfortable and configurable, and the overall vibe of the interior leans towards sporty luxury more than bland opulence. Under the hood, or under the chassis, is where the 2025 Panamera really shows its versatility. The base model uses a 2.9-liter twin-turbo V6 that produces 348 horsepower and 368 pound-feet of torque. It pairs with an 8-speed dual-clutch transmission, the familiar PDK, for responsive and smooth shifts. That's enough to get you a 0 to 100 km/h sprint in around 5.1 seconds, or slightly better with optional Sport Chrono package, and a top speed that comfortably sits among luxury performance sedans. But the real flexibility comes when you look at the other variants. There are e-hybrid versions combining the V6 with an electric motor, giving a strong boost in combined power while offering plug-in hybrid benefits. At the top end, there are V8 powered trims, including hybrid augmented ones, with numbers that push the envelope. This means serious straight-line performance. Optional all-wheel drive and even rear axle steering on many trims help the car stay manageable and dynamic, even though it's a large, heavy sedan. What all this adds up to is a car that balances sportiness and practicality. You get performance close to what you'd expect from a sports car, but with the comfort, refinement, and usability of a premium sedan. The suspension setup, especially with adaptive dampers, when equipped smooths out rough roads, yet when you push it, the car responds with commendable agility for its size. As for price, globally, the 2025 Panamera starts at around US $102,800 for the base model. As you move up the trim levels with hybrid systems, V8 engines or extra features, price goes up accordingly. In markets like Pakistan, depending on import duties, taxes, and customizations, it's reportedly estimated somewhere between 8 crore Pakistani rupees to 17.5 crore for different variants. What stands out as the unique selling points of this generation of Panamera is precisely that balance of performance plus luxury plus versatility. A single model line can mean anything from a capable, dynamic 4-door daily driver, to a plug-in hybrid cruising car, to a near supercar-like sedan with V8 punch and luxury class tech. The updated design inside and out, the modern digital cabin, the breadth of powertrain choices, all show that Porsche aimed to make the 2025 Panamera a do-it-all sedan without compromising the brand's sporting DNA. At the same time, it's not a pure sports car. It's heavier and somewhat larger than a typical sports car, which means it can't match the razor-sharp handling of a lightweight coupe or dedicated sports car. Also, depending on the trim and options, the price climbs quickly. And with luxury sedans that carry this much performance pedigree, maintenance, tires, fuel etc. are going to be on the higher side. In short, if you want a car that gives you the thrill of a performance machine, plus the practicality of a premium sedan, and you don't mind paying for the class, power, and running costs, the 2025 Porsche Panamera is a very compelling package. It's a car that delivers on style, substance, and the Porsche heritage all at once.